Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
I am
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. Welcome to this brand new episode of the Never City Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Drew,
What up?
and brought to you by Culture Castle, sponsored by Don's LLC. And now let's get into it. So 50 wasn't playing, man. After 4 long seasons, BMF's run has come to a close on Stars.
Yep.
BMF has been canceled after 4 seasons. Even though I do feel like the season 4 was a tad bit better than season 3, I feel like season 3 just was like, whoa, they just went. Like
Yeah.
they,
Season 31 left with it.
it was
Even though it was kind of better, but it still wasn't like
I just hate when shows end on like cliffhangers. I hate that shit. Cause like at least finish it out.
honestly, for a show like that, you can't finish it out like unless it's a cliffhanger. No,
Well,
because
technically, everybody knows the story, so I can see it. It will make sense
yeah,
to do a cliffhanger because at the end of the day, everybody knows the story. So it's like you may
yeah,
not
but
know the specific endings of how this story ended, but the overall arc of them, you know how it ends up. They end up getting arrested and go to jail.
yeah, I know, but they were like nowhere near that though. They were still in that time period
Yeah,
where like
they was just they were still
they
getting into Atlanta. They finally were
I mean,
getting.
they didn't really get arrested until like a few years later.
I'm saying they finally got to the. I would say they pretty much got to the split where Terry goes his way.
Yeah, I know. Terry goes his way, yeah, but they weren't captured until like years later, though.
They got arrested in two. They was arrested in 2005. 2000.
Yeah, I know, but where was that story ended? They were like in like mid 90s.
It was in the mid 90s. I was about to say.
Mid 90s still.
I'll tell you right now. Let's Google it just for the fact of it.
Yeah, no, they were like in the mid 90s. Like it was a lot story left to be told. Like they didn't really show like the high of like Meech in Atlanta yet.
It says mid to late 90s. So basically, borderline. It was like 4 to 5 to 6 years before they actually got arrested. Somewhere in
Yeah,
that window, like it's
you
still like
never yeah, they never told like the high of like Meech in Atlanta yet. They didn't even tell that arc yet in that story.
you didn't get to the full potential of the Atlanta storyline.
Hmm.
But it's unfortunate. I like the show. It was a cool show, man. Definitely had its moments.
Uh, I disagree with Fifth. Like, why Fifth cannot just have because it ain't really like Lil Meech's fault that Lil Meech is going with his dad and dad is the one that knows Rick Ross.
Yeah, but you know what it is. You know what it is.
I
50.
mean, like,
Now 50 is just someone that doesn't like. He doesn't like two sides. It's either
yeah,
it's
but
like you
it's
on that
not
side.
it's not your worker though.
No,
Like
because you gotta.
Big Meech is like
Yeah,
I
but
know
you
you're
gotta.
doing the story on him, but Big Meech is not like your worker.
You understand me? No, what I'm saying, but you gotta look at it this way. Like when that shit first happened, Meech text 50, and obviously Meech didn't take the approach. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Mhm.
Meech's approach when he text 50 was more like, "Yo, that's my dad," but I still rock with you. You know what I'm trying to say? But 50 just is like, it's just one side, this side. There's no in between.
Yeah,
No,
no,
both sides.
yeah, I know, but what you
But
expect?
I'm saying, but when he wrote that message, 50 just probably thought like, yeah, that's still your father, so I'm just gonna push both of y'all that way. You know what I'm trying to say? It
But
sucks. It sucks for Lil Meech. It sucks.
that's weird. You're cutting my legs off for what my dad for what
Yeah,
somebody else did.
Yeah, but the point is, it's his dad, so the connection is still strong. You know what I'm trying to say? It's still a strong connection.
Who to know? Who's to know if Lil Meech really has a connection with Ross? My
Yeah,
dad does
yeah,
my
no,
dad's connection has nothing to do with my connection.
yeah, but Lil Meech didn't have a connection. They obviously connected after the 50 roasted him and shit like that. He took the picture with Floyd and Ross. He linked up with him and shit like that. But
But yeah, because
like I said,
it was basically you was bucking against me and shit. So
you know what I'm saying?
I
But that's the way. That's the
meets like gotta be like, oh, this shit's about to be over in about like a minute because this nigga coming down petty and hard. This nigga hard and petty. Like I don't agree with it, but man, whatever, whatever.
I'm saying.
It seems like feelings just ruin the show. Like you can't some
One thing 50's been consistent about is, no fraternizing with people he dislikes or he considers enemies. And it's been consistent. So I say it's been a consistent thing. It's not,
yeah, but it's consistent to the wrong person.
bro, it sucks. It's a very unfortunate situation.
I'm being punished for what my dad did. Like that's kind of foul.
It is no, I agree it's foul, but again, it's the person that is the person that's just the way the person goes about his business. He don't like I say, he doesn't like playing both sides. So he doesn't like playing both sides. So it's like at the end of the day, even if you're still cool to me, your allegiance will always be to your father. And that's how he most likely viewed it. Like, that sounds good, like you rock with me, but if shit really hits the fan, you know what I'm trying to say? You're not gonna be on my side. You're gonna be on your pop side. That's your pops at the end of the day. That's what you got. What? That's what it all boils down to at the end of the day. It's like
I
if shit really hits the fan, like 50 roasted both of them, but shit ain't really hit the fan. But if shit really was to hit the fan, Meech is gonna choose his father's side.
I get that.
Even though I'm pretty sure if it was a world where he could be cool with both, I think that would be the route Lil Meech would take is to
Mm.
be, to mend that and be cool with both. I think that's the route. I think that's the route he would take. But unfortunately, 50 is not allowing that as an option. And
Uh,
here we are.
uh, well, just like you said, it was kind of like cool. Yeah, it was kind of falling off the wheels, but I guess. Hope no bullshit happens with Kanan Reload. Rebirth of Kanan. Well, actually, season 5 is supposed to be the
Yeah,
last
no, yeah, because
season of Kanan anyway.
season 5 is the last season of Kanan, and then goes from Kanan to Power.
Power Origin.
So
Mhm.
it's gonna be Young Tom and Young Ghost.
And I think Young Kanan's in that shit too. Anyway,
Yeah, no, they said Kanan's gonna be in it.
yeah, yeah.
So he's just not gonna be like the star of the show, obviously, but he's still gonna play a
Yeah,
pivotal
obviously. Yeah.
part. Like he was obviously the star of Raising Kanan. Him and his mom was like the main star,
Mhm.
but he plays a pivotal role in Tommy and Ghost's life. So
Yeah, of course.
Power's still running strong. I see something where they said there might be some BMF spinoff, so I guess be on the lookout for that.
BMS spinoff, like I obviously 50 ain't doing it. Obviously,
That
50.
50 actually posted about doing the spinoff. uh,
That's 50 trolling, bro. I ain't listening to that. That's 50 trolling. That's 50
50 might at the moment have some power over the right, so if you want to do a spinoff, he could.
That's 50 trolling, bro. I ain't believing that.
I'm just saying he technically he can. I don't know like what the rights who owns the rights, but I'm pretty sure 50 got a hand on the rights where he can have the power to be like, yo, let's do a spinoff. Shit, do 2 seasons of T in LA. Know what I'm trying to say?
What? Where you say T in
Nope.
LA?
Yeah. That's where he went at the end of the season, right? He went to LA, California.
Also just
No,
do
I'm
like
just,
just do T's part.
yeah, I'm using an example. I'm just picking
I mean,
an
maybe.
example.
I mean, maybe they did split, so you can do a thing with T's character. They did split, so
And,
I
you know,
guess
and
it'll
the
be
actor,
it'll be weird,
yeah, but
but
the actor who plays him is not related to none of them. So,
yeah, I
I can
get
see
that.
50. I can see 50 doing that.
I get that. I do get that, but it's weird. Like you doing a whole
It'll
show.
be petty. It'll be definitely petty. But
Yeah, definitely be petty. And to do and to I mean you mention Meech vaguely, but not to show him at all.
he's definitely not being shown.
Yeah, of course it's not being shown.
But hey, man, it's tough, man. I rock with the BMF series. It just came to a rocky ending. But now
It's what it is.
let's get into some trailers. Scream 7 just dropped this trailer. New Scream 7 out in February. Trailer look good, man. Trailer look good.
Yeah, Scream 6 was all right.
I like the new. I've liked the new Scream movies, but
I fucked with Scream 6, so I'm just waiting to see if
I'm trying to see
you
how
know,
this plays out because they said they're gonna implement AI and shit like that into this movie.
I mean, see, like AI how?
They haven't really stated. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just they letting it be known that AI is gonna play a part. And I'm just giving you an example. If you know, remember the what movie was it? Was it Scream? Was it? Because remember they had the Ghostface always used the voice changing app, so you never heard his actual voice.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like it was Scream 3. Was it? I think it was Scream 3 where they was actually using other character voices. So Scream was calling people and sounding like other characters. I think it was Scream 3.
Hmm. Okay.
So, so they probably gonna do some crazier version of that with the AI technology. You know what I'm trying to say? I can only imagine what they're gonna do.
I mean, I have to see it.
As I
But
said, I'm intrigued. I mean,
okay.
they got the original writer for the Scream movies. He's actually directing the Scream movie.
Okay, so
He's
that's
the original writer slash the creator, actually. He's the original writer slash the creator of the Scream franchise.
hmm
Wes Craven was the one who, did the first trilogy. I think he did the fourth movie. He passed away, and then they did 5 and 6. But the original writer slash creator of the Scream movies is directing it. So I don't know, man. I'm intrigued. So I
I
just want to see how
mean,
that shit plays out.
I
Obviously,
mean,
the whole point of Scream is also like figuring out the mystery, like who is the killer. You know what I'm trying to say? Like who is who is the killer?
yeah, that's true. But
Sometimes it's watching a lot of horror movies. Sometimes that shit just is a little obvious. Every now and then you get surprised, like oh shit, but sometimes that shit it's just like this is the character that's gonna end up being the shit.
I mean, it's all knows like when are you go jump to shark because it always happens when you do like multiple sequels. There's always one that jumps the shark though. Hopefully, like that happens sooner or later if you keep on doing if you keep on doing sequels.
Yeah, but that's why you introduce new characters, and with the four with 5, 6, they've introduced some characters. Some of them
Hmm.
gonna be in the new movie, not all of them, but some of them will be. But
But
uh,
as I say, original writing, like with the original writers directing it, it's always a plus because you get that feel from the first ones that were good. So, yo, the Knicks is killing them right now.
yeah, they are. But speaking of trailers, let's get into another trailer. Stranger Things.
Yeah,
The
let's
end,
go.
the end is near, man.
Yo, the only thing I hate is like they
That they broke it
split.
up. They broke it up. Yeah.
into three. I break it up into two, but not three.
The last one's supposed to be like a movie, right?
Yeah. I kind of would hope that they put it like a movie and like a movie in like actual theaters though, like because you know that shit that last episode, and they did this last season where a whole episode where like a whole like two episodes was like an hour plus. It was like an hour 30 minutes.
Valid, man. Valid.
That's a straight movie right there. Like you can't actually throw that up in theaters like for people that actually watch the show on Netflix. Throw that up in theaters and let's see who go and let's see if people will in the box office like throw it up for a limited time. That would be a dope
Yeah,
idea.
but Netflix got the rights to it. I don't know. People review it, but I don't know how much people know if you're already paying for a Netflix subscription, if they'll go to the movie theaters and watch it.
I mean, obviously, you do the Netflix shit. Obviously, most people is not going to do it, but let's see how it turn out. Like hard.
Yeah, I agree.
It's mostly the people like the hardcore fans, like that really like the show that was seen in theaters.
No, I agree. I'm just saying this is still gonna be a cool, a good portion of the audience is gonna be like, they really trying to get as much out of it as they can, you know?
Hey, why not? Fuck it, you do something like 2 hours, like it's probably gonna be 2 hours. That final really final episode. It's really gonna be like something like 2 hours. So it's gonna be like film length.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
And the culmination because these kids is old. Like you can see in these last trailers, like these kids are like in their 20s right now. Like,
They're done. They done grown up.
yeah, hell yeah. These kids are real like in their 20s and shit. And playing kids,
And
playing
it's
high school,
crazy. Like when they started,
playing high
it was
schoolers.
little munchkins and child, like children.
Hmm.
Now they dead ass grown.
Yeah, yeah, but that was the fault of them stretching
Um,
out these last two
yeah, but
seasons.
unfortunately we had COVID and we had the writers strike.
Yeah,
We had the writers and actors strike.
yeah, but that shit was like stretched out so long. Like these niggas had like three birthdays in
I'll
between
say
in between
Church Things came out what 2016 or 17? 16 or 17.
What you talk about fifth? You talk about season four?
No, Stranger Things when it first came out.
Oh,
It's
when
2016
did
or
it come out?
2016 or 2017.
When did it come out? Hold on.
It came out 2016 or 2017. I remember because I was working at my old job.
Yeah, that's a good question. Stranger
It
Things.
came out in the summertime too. I think it came out like somewhere between August. I'm not gonna say summertime. I think August and October, somewhere in that range. It came out. I just don't remember. 20.
Oh, yeah. Netflix, July 15th, 2016.
Yeah, see, I remember that.
Hmm.
I just started working at my old job. I got there in June, so
Hmm.
'cause I remember when I was working. Damn, so that shit came out almost 10 years ago. And it only has 5 seasons. It's crazy.
Uh-huh. That shit, bro. But it took us on a wild ride, bro. I watched like I was invested, and now it's time for the payoff. I just hope they don't fuck up the. I just hope they give it like a good ending. That's all. Like
Yeah,
I hate shows that fuck up
it
the
don't
end.
necessarily have to be a happy ending. It just gotta be good. I feel like
No, no,
sometimes,
no. Yeah, of
okay,
course.
sometimes I feel like shows get caught in that shit. Like they want to end it like between happiness thing, just a good ending overall. It doesn't have to be. It could be a bittersweet ending and shit. As long as you execute the ending,
Hmm.
it still be fine.
I mean the way how the trailer is looking like.
I would say,
It
look,
looks like it's gonna be a bad ending anyway for
you know what I'm
them.
saying?
For them.
For example, let's say one
Uh,
one one of the main characters gets killed off at the end. Let's just
mhm.
say, example. As long as they execute how the ending goes,
Yeah.
it's still gonna deliver. That's what I'm saying. So say you kill off one of the main characters. You know what's crazy? That show hasn't really killed off any of the main characters.
They needed, I mean, it was,
They killed off the side. They killed off a couple of side characters, but they ain't really
yeah.
killed off none of the main characters. Well, maybe the main antagonist, the fucking doctor, he got killed.
Mhm.
Like the original main antagonist. I forgot his name. The doctor with the white hair. He got killed, right?
Doctor with the white. All I know it was like, nah, I don't think so. I
He
think
got
he was.
killed. He definitely died on that show. He died. Bob died.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did die. Yeah, he did die.
Bob died. His death was sad as shit. Uh,
Hmm. You
that shit,
got Barbara died. You got
yeah, she died.
you
And
got
then
Eddie. Eddie died last season.
yeah, like the new popular, this fucked up. The one new guy they
Oh
brought in.
yeah, Billy. Billy died
Oh, her
in
brother.
season three. Yeah,
Her brother. Yeah. Damn, I forgot he. Damn, I forgot he.
yeah, that was season three.
Yeah, I forgot about that shit,
Yeah,
bro. Season
I
three
think
feels. Season three feels like it was so long ago.
it was long ago. It was.
When did
That
season three come out?
that shit was like about like 5 years ago, bro. Season three.
2020 or 2019?
It was somewhere before COVID.
So that's 2019 or early 2020.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Season three was almost 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know season three was definitely before COVID.
Let's see. If you Googling it,
Mm-hmm. About to do it. Yeah, July 4th, 2019.
6 years ago. Holy shit. Season three,
Yes.
6 years.
It's like it's been like
And
3
season four was what? 22,
season four.
22, 23?
Yeah, I think they take like three or like 2 or 3 seasons in between these last two.
No, because in season three, between season three and season four, you had the COVID, the writer strike, and the actor strike.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, true. You did have circumstances that made it impossible to made it impossible.
And
Yeah, it's
they was in the
22.
middle of shooting too, so all that shit they had to shut down. They was in the middle of shooting.
Hmm. Yeah, season four was in July and May of 2020, May 27, 2020, 2022.
Yeah,
And
I knew it. I told you 2022 was when that shit came out. I remember that.
hmm.
So it was a 3 year gap. It was another 3 year gap.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it was you know how they did it though. They put it because they say it was slated to come out in 2025. Yo, the last episode is on New Year's Eve. Just to say it came out in 2025. And that's that bullshit. They put it on New Year's Eve just to say it came out 2025.
I guess. I guess, but
Oh, that's that
it's coming to
bullshit.
an end. Great show coming to an end. I just hope they deliver, man. A lot of shows done failed us over the years.
Because you got the first that happening at the end of this month. Then you got the second volume. It was the week. It was a Christmas, and then it's like Christmas, and then a few days after, and then the very very last episode is New Year's Eve. That's how it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be November 26th is when it starts.
Yeah,
November
yeah, I
26th.
feel like that's the first part drops then. Yeah,
November 26th.
almost right around the corner.
Hmm.
Right around the corner. Now let's get into something we covered already. The versus recap. BG was on a radio station doing.
Line like a
He said
motherfucker.
Weezy was supposed to show up. Weezy,
Line like a motherfucker.
you don't believe him?
I already spilled the beans, bro.
Huh.
My cousin already spilled the beans on JPP.
Huh.
He don't fuck with them niggas.
Oh, you
You
said
know,
Weezy don't fuck with them?
Weezy don't fuck with Baby, and that's he ain't saying nothing about the other hot boys, but like that relationship with between him and Baby is just like
Oh, it's definitely Rocky because the whole number.
it's definitely split.
Yeah,
He
but
don't want really anything to do with Baby right now.
let's say a few months
That's
ago,
what it
wasn't
is.
weren't they on stage together a few months ago?
Yeah, I know, but you kind of know it was probably contractual obligations, bro.
No, I feel you. I'm just saying, like,
You do shit just because the contract says it. Ain't like I really want to be here. The verses is some voluntary shit. If Wayne said nah, I'm not doing it. He ain't contractually obligated to do verses. He probably was contractually obligated to do them shows. Like
true, that's true. But you don't think he was gonna
and BG and I get BG putting up the front to make sure to make it look like we solid. We moving. All right, that was some little shit. Of course, Weezy was supposed to be here, but he lying. BG lying. He putting up a front, which is like I don't blame it. I don't blame it. Make it look like the team is strong. Like, but like already that shit folded. Like it looks like Baby and Wayne can't. And verse two, like a talk, they ain't looking like they ain't never getting back to where it once was. And you can see, and you know what? Even without seeing like the hearing like the stuff between Baby and Wayne, when BG was talking about it, you can see it's like little shit. You know a person lying. Person is not being like true shit. Like oh
they say it was body language and everything is letting you know, yeah.
yeah, bro. Like you know what you're saying is not like 100. Like
But hey man, wish them the best. But obviously, a lot has happened over the years, so the
mhm.
relationship may not be the best. But I'm pretty sure the fans would have loved to see Weezy there. But it is what it is.
And you know like without Wayne, you're not getting Nicki or Drake. That's technically that's not technically that's Wayne artists right there. And Baby ain't really got shit to do with it other than other than paying the big cut. Like 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 Nicki get like a check from Baby. She ain't really she ain't one Baby's artist though. Baby ain't discovered Nicki is really Wayne did.
Yeah, but all that at the end of the day is still under cash money. So
Yeah, you under the Cash Money umbrella, but you're a subsidiary of Young Money. You're under the big umbrella of Cash Money, but we're here. We're Young Money. We're
no,
not
no,
Cash Money.
I understand that, but Birdman still gets his piece of the pie. So,
Yeah. Permanent gets a piece of the pie. Yeah, that
but
happens, but we don't really like answer the Baby though. We don't answer the Baby.
but
Baby ain't our boss. He ain't our boss technically. Technically, he ain't our boss. He the big boss. He's not our
he's
direct
he's
boss.
he's the boss.
He the big boss.
Let's
He's
say,
not
yeah, he's the
direct.
boss. He's the boss's boss.
Yeah, but we don't. Do you, John? When you're in your job, do you like the corporate, like the manager? You answer to your direct superior. You ain't really like you
Oh
not
yeah, I'm
like
not gonna lie. The supervisors is the thing, and the GM that's above the supervisors. He'll come down if he needs to be, and he'll say like like if you're fucking up or something, he will do his job. He's
huh?
technically he's the top boss. So it'd be the supervisors, then him, then
Mhm.
it's like the person for the regional, like the regional. So yeah, so supervisors, the GM, then there's like the regional GM, and then after that, I don't know what the power scale is at, and then I know then
Mhm.
there's the top of the top is the president of the company.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I met him though, but he's
Mhm.
the top of the top. The president of the company is the top of the top. So if for your example, he wouldn't be the one that will come to one of the workers, you know what I'm trying to say? Like say someone in my position or below like a supervisor and say something to us. That will trickle down. That's what I'm saying. That's all it'll be. It'll be a trickle down effect.
Mhm. Okay. All right, man.
That's probably it'd probably be the same thing. Like obviously Weezy would defend his artist, but it'll be like a trickle down effect.
Mhm.
Birdman can he can still make a call from his position.
Yeah.
He may not have full control, but he can still make a call on certain business plannings and moves
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
yeah, but it's not like he would do that often to them. Like,
You ever heard business Birdman talk about his how he make his deals and shit? You ever watched that interview? I think he did an interview a few years ago. I forgot what year it was with Angie Martinez. And he was just talking about
uh,
how he talked about how he make deals. He'd be like, yo, we could come up with a deal. He said some shit like, you can you come up with a deal right now. You leave. I go to sleep. I wake up. I don't like that deal. We negotiating that shit again. Yeah, I said that.
all right, but
I'm just saying, like like I said, he's someone a position of power. It trickles down, or he could be more hands-on. I'm pretty sure he wasn't too hands-on with Young Money, but I'm pretty sure he was somewhat hands-on with it.
I like
At the end of the day, it was Young Money is Weezy's baby, yes,
yeah.
but Birdman definitely was involved in that. At the end of the day.
I get it. I get it.
But like I
But
said, I'm pretty sure everybody wanted to see Weezy on them verses, but also I still feel like Weezy would have stole the show.
Weezy would not have stole the show because
Weezy would have stole the show because then we got to the point it was
I mean, yeah, yeah, technically yes. Technically yes. But the way how they were doing early Hot Boys and early
that's
early Cat.
the way the show came about and theme wise it came about that. But I'm just saying Weezy was there. It would have altered the show completely. Weezy would probably
Yeah,
perform.
yeah. Yeah,
Weezy,
yeah, because they were
well,
mainly doing juvenile records. You
okay,
know, Weezy.
once Weezy would have performed like Wheezy stuff, not the shit from the 90s, like when we know him as Wheezy, like we once he would have performed
They would giant. I think you're saying like it would be an 80-20 show, which I would
no,
say,
I'm saying it would slowly gravitate to that because that everybody will want Wheezy.
yeah, I get, but Weezy was there too. You know, like Weezy could perform his hot boy shit.
No, I
We,
said no, I said he could do that, but I'm saying once he performs that first song that's past that era, people think he's gonna be like, "Oh, this is the Weezy Wayne's greatest hits. Give us another one. Give us another one."
it can't be thrown into a Weezy greatest hits.
No, I'm not saying.
I was kind of like taking it back that it was thrown as a juvenile greatest hits because BG was a good artist on Cash Money. They really
He
didn't let
wasn't.
BG rock out.
Yeah, BG was good, but he wasn't bigger than Juvenile. Juvenile was at that point their Wheezy.
I mean, yeah, but you could like BG has some records. They only let BG get one record off. You know, let BG get one
That's
record
my
off.
point. That's my point. Like that's what I'm saying. If Wheezy was there, they would have gave like Juvenile would have performed obviously what they wanted him to perform, but it would have been a lot of Wheezy.
It would have been half, bro. Like you could do half juvenile. You can do juvenile BG and Wayne. You y'all could split that shit
No, I'm
up
not saying they can't.
evenly.
but
I could have split
you
that shit
already
up.
see how it. You see how it went. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
Having
agree
a
with
having a heavyweight like Wheezy there would have definitely altered how that whole shit would have went.
I agree with it. I
But
agree.
unfortunately, it didn't work out. Maybe we'll get a Young Money versus, and from there we'll see.
Weezy said he can do it. Like, I don't need y'all. I can do my verses myself.
No,
That's what
Weezy could.
Weezy said. Like,
Weezy,
technically, I can do my verses myself.
yeah, Weezy could do his own verses, and he could do a Young Money versus. He could do two. He does could do two. He could do Young Money, and he could do a Weezy one.
Young Money versus who? Put
Uh,
up a
I don't
Young
know.
Money versus who?
I don't know. Is that what labels you would do?
Young Money versus QC.
Young Money
Quality
versus.
Control.
That's. I'm not gonna lie. They got a lot, but I still think Young Money wins that.
Young Money. I mean, Young Money got
No,
and
QC
let
has
me know.
I'm
And
saying
let me
QC has a
know.
lot of artists though. They definitely have a lot of artists. They have a lot of records, but I just feel like there's not that many heavyweight records that could battle the Young Money heavyweight records.
You don't think so? Me, I mean, like, you gotta get Offset and Quavo to do it, but they got records that will rival some Young Money records.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, you start playing Drake's biggest hits.
Yeah, but that's it. You know how you try to get Wheezy to do Cash Money one. Young Money gonna have a hard time getting Drake to do a Young Money one.
I don't think so.
I think Nicki, yes, Nicki will be there.
I don't know why
Nicki and
Weezy and Drake still got a good relationship with each other. I don't know why.
no, but I just think at a time where you have a good relationship with somebody, but at a time where Drake himself is just bigger than Young Money at this point. I don't think Drake would like get out of bed to do a Young Money versus.
No,
Drake is like,
I
I'm too
understand the
big to
point.
do that shit. I'm
I
too
understand the
big.
point you're making, but I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, he's like, if Weezy gave him that call, he'll do it. It also depends on the matchup.
Yeah, I get it. Mm.
At the end
I,
of the
I
day.
still think I still think Drake would say I'm too big for that shit. Come on, guys. Come
Like I said, I still think
on.
it depends on the matchup.
Weezy, like Weezy was
I don't think there's that many labels that could go against them.
QC. Yeah, I just say it's QC.
You put QC before MMG?
You know what? As the thing about labels is just like when the artist is like the artist gotta agree to it. Like,
No. We're not even talking about the like artists agree. We just talking about overall.
oh yeah, overall, yeah,
No, I'm
overall,
just saying overall. Would you think MMG goes before QC?
probably got a good point. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's 2010s, you know, 2010.
That's a good
Young
point.
Money, Q's. I said Young Money.
MMG, yeah, that would be a good versus if Young Money MMG would do it. Yeah, that would be a good verse. Ain't so much, ain't so much. I think MMG would get that though.
You
MMG would get that shit.
think so?
I got MMG winning that,
That's
but
that's
that's a hypothetical. I got
that's
MMG
tough.
winning.
I don't know.
I definitely got MMG winning.
You hear a lot of their biggest records have Drake on them.
Not a lot of the biggest, not a lot of big. Rick Ross got big records that they don't have to get that Rick Ross and Meek Mill and Wale got catalog that you don't have to get the records with Drake
But
on.
some of their biggest records ever has Drake on it.
Not every
I
one of
say
their
every.
biggest.
What's Rick Ross' biggest
Yes,
record?
but you can get John. I understand Drake is on the records, but you can get a set list without Drake. If you're talking about MMG, you can get a set list without Drake.
Nah, I'm not saying. No, I'm saying, but when you do verses, you want to play your biggest records.
They do have big records without him.
Yeah, but
They got big records without him.
I
It's
think
not, it's a fact, John. I'm not just saying it because I want to be, it's a fact. They got big records without him.
nah, I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying some of their biggest records have Drake.
Uh,
Let's go down the line. Let's go. Rick Ross biggest records.
okay, diced pineapples is diced pineapples. You can do a thing without diced pineapples. ASMR music. You can do ASMR. You can do a verses without ASMR music. All right, you got Meek. While they really don't got Drake records like that. Fuck Meek guy.
Yo, oh, that's this shit. I don't count, but uh,
Meek really. I mean, While he really don't got no Drake records like that. Probably one or two, and then Meek with good. What's that good bad song and Amen. Four records that you can do without. They got a whole catalog they can do without four records.
so I agree, but
Four records.
number wise, Rick Ross's biggest song is Drake featuring him on Lemon Pepper Freestyle, peaked at number 3.
That's you
Drake
get
featuring Drake featuring Rick Ross, Money in the
yeah.
Grave, number 7.
Lemon Pepper Freestyle was on Scary Hours too, and that's the song that Drake killed him on. It ain't really a Ross song to be honest, because Drake really buying him on that song. So
Nah,
Ross can do
it's
without
Drake.
it.
No, it's Drake featuring him. It's Drake featuring him. I'm just saying, number wise, those is Rick Ross' biggest charting records is those two.
Oh my God. Yes. You get a Drake stamp, it's going to be high charted, John.
Oh shit, I forgot about this record. I'm on one. That's DJ Khaled featuring all of them.
Yeah, no, but it can, to be honest, Rick Ross will probably not even do that song because there's really like
Bro,
that song really.
when they started beefing, Rick Ross is still playing the Drake records.
We're talking about a verses, bro. I'm
Yeah.
I'm saying Rick Ross don't have to play them songs. Like
Nah, I'm saying, but people's gonna want to hear those songs,
people's gonna want to hear a lot of shit.
bro. People gonna want to hear them records, bro.
All right, done.
I'm not saying, bro. I'm not saying all 20 songs is gonna have Drake on them. I'm just saying there's records that the fans is gonna want to hear that's gonna have Drake on it. That just makes it a little. I don't know. For me, verses wise, it makes it a little tricky. You never had a verses where it's like artists.
I give that, and yes, we have because of these artists be on tracks with one another. So there have been verses where like both of these artists have songs together. There has been verses like that, John.
Which verses?
Fuck it, I can take a recent verses right now.
Recent.
Gyro and Fat Joe, they both have songs together, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only one I remember they played a song that they both played the same song. That's the only one.
Nah,
That's the only one I remember. I could be wrong.
because when you do the heads up verses like that, you don't want to play the songs that the other
Yeah,
artists is
but
on.
unfortunately, when the record's big, you got to get your point in. So it's like,
No,
oh,
you don't. You can get your point in. You can get your point on another song, John. You don't have to play that song to get a point. You think that. You
oh,
don't
that's
have
true.
to. Dude.
I'm not letting you get that point. Me and you was on a record. You play that shit. I'm after you perform your shit. I'm performing my verse, and they just gonna have to choose whose verse.
All right, who got all right. Who got the better verse then? All right, you
No, I'm
keep
saying
you
at
want
that
you want to
point,
do that? Who got the better verse on the song?
no, I'm saying at that point, no, I'm saying I'm just saying if it was me and you. I'm just saying me and you had a song together,
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
did a verses, and you back out the song first. You do
yeah,
it.
yeah. I played my verse.
I'm
You
definitely.
play your
I'm like
verse.
I'm
Who
telling my
got the better
DJ.
verse on that song?
If I had a song that was playing, I'm like scratch that. I'm rapping my verse to the song that you did. I'm gonna do my verse. You're gonna do your verse, and we're
All
gonna
right.
see
Then
what the
the
crowd
crowd's
likes.
go like, who got the better verse? Who got the
That or
better verse at that?
who's gonna have the verse or the better stage performance? Because now we're gonna compete. Now that's what I'm saying. That's what's gonna happen. You know. Well, that's how I view it. Maybe they don't view it that way. That's how I view it. I can't like that's just my viewing of it. It's like, oh, we have a song together, or you play. I definitely gotta do my verse. That's all I'm saying. That's my view of it. But
unless unless you know for a fact that because Lemon Pepper Freestyle, Rick Ross know for a fact that Drake guy has the better verse. Drake has the better verse on that song. Like Rick Ross won't do his verse to give Drake the leeway to play his better verse. Drake killed him on the song.
but it happens, bro. Some rappers get the best of them.
Drake.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying like I'm
That's
if
why I always joke. I always joke with Dev. Like, you do that M and Ho versus they do Renegade.
it's not it's gonna be a long time for Hov because Eminem got the better verse on that. It's gonna be a long time for Hov on that song.
But
If they ever do one.
yeah, but in the light of what this is, speaking of verses, I sent it in the chat.
Snoop and Hov.
Snoop,
That's a nice. You know what?
yeah,
That's a nice little battle. It only messes up because you know Snoop already did it, but Snoop can do
uh,
another one.
who I feel like didn't Rick Ross do two verses? Some
Nah, he
no,
only did
Jada
one.
did two. Jada did two. Jada did
Jay
two.
did too, yeah. With the locks and then he did the first one with Fab, and
Yeah,
then he came back with the
and
locks
Lox
versus
and
Dipset.
Dipset. Yep. But yeah, I knew somebody did two. Somebody did too, but you think Hove and Snoop would be a good versus?
I mean, like a good West Coast East Coast battle. Like, yeah,
Or
they both got big records.
Jay's just too big for Snoop.
Huh?
I'm saying is Jay the big like his artistry just is his artistry bigger than like I'm saying like is is
As
they do the verses or
as
is the artistry Hove's artistry is just on a different playing field so they can't do the verses. That's what I'm asking.
no. I agree. If they both said it, it would be a good version. But you know, they got two both distinct styles. So
Oh,
it's like
they definitely, their style's definitely different. That's a
their
fact.
style is definitely different. So it'll be a preference. It'll be a preference about who you like style more.
Like, for example, talking about styles, Bone Thugs versus 3 6 Mafia was a battle.
Yeah, it was a definite style clash. Yeah.
It was a battle of different, like, their sounds is completely different. So I know
Yeah.
that crowd was all in the whirlwind, but they still pulled off a good show.
The one that Snoop Dogg did was a damn style clash. It
Uh,
was
DMX,
Snoop Dogg and DMX. That was totally different styles of music.
but they both they put them together because obviously
As
DMX
a dog.
the dog stuff, like
Dog.
the dog connection. So that's why they put them together.
Yeah, but
That was a
like
dope. I'm not gonna lie, DMX and Snoop was a dope versus.
mhm.
That shit was a dope one. But
But yeah, it was
so now I guess the question continues to be talked about it. So if Hove was to do a versus, who could battle Hove? So you're saying Snoop could battle Hove? Snoop is one.
Snoop is one, Drake is one, Kanye.
You think that's the only three?
I think that's the only three
I'm
that
not gonna
has the
lie.
big catalog that can do it.
Yeah. The verses would be crazy too. Yeah, the verses would be crazy.
Those are the only three people that I think with a big catalog that can actually do it. Like honestly.
So just Drake, Kanye, and Snoop.
Unless you want to go drug versus, you can nah, but I only say that because I love Jeezy. I like Jeezy too much, but that would be Jeezy versus Hov. That would be like Hov got too much catalog for Jeezy. Even though Jeezy catalog is stupid too, Hov
Exactly.
got too much for
Jeezy
Jeezy.
got a really good catalog, but I think that's just a tier too high for Jeezy.
Yeah, that's a tier
Oh,
too high for Jeezy.
Uh, who else? Oh,
Yeah, those are like in my eyes, those are the only three. You can get Snoop, you can get Kanye, you can get Drake. Those are the only three that I can say that can really entertain it.
whew.
But then you have the whole situation with Kanye and the whole situation with Drake. That's why I would kind of like step away. He won't do it with
Yeah,
them.
I'm pretty sure they don't have the best relationship right now.
The only
They
relationship you
have,
can say
they
you
have
can
definitely said
say.
some. They definitely have said some wild things about Hov,
Mhm.
Beyonce, but damn,
Who you think, John?
I'm just thinking of like overall
Gi-
artists.
give me a few names. I did
So you're saying I'm
that can dial hold.
I'm I'll give you the cliche answer, Nas.
Oh yeah, Nas. I totally forgot Nas.
You know what I'm saying?
Dumb Andrew.
I'm just saying
That was stupid.
I'm just saying
Nas.
that's the cliche answer because they already had their history and they had their battle, but
Yeah,
Nas.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I understand. I totally forgot about Nas. Nas can do it. Right there.
I think Nas can do a versus too and hold his own.
Yeah, Nas can definitely hold his own against Hov.
Now,
That was stupid. I totally forgot about that. Nas.
obviously, many people probably not agree. It's also be a style clash. Eminem is another name. Is another name.
Eminem.
Definitely a
Eminem.
style clash, but
Yeah, I mean, like Eminem got too. I understand Snoop got different records, but Eminem really got different records from Hov. Like that would be like kind of too much of a style clash,
the
honestly.
people still show up for it though.
Yeah, of course, but I think it would be too much of a style clash for Eminem and Hov to do one. Like that's when you like get left. At that point, it's just who has the bigger fan base at that point.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see though. But obviously, that's that video talking about who was sitting next to Jay-Z and the verses. Uh,
Oh, probably Wayne. Wayne and Hov.
surprised you didn't mention Wayne. We was just talking
Wayne and
about.
Hov could be one. But Wayne got to play the right records though. Wayne got a lot of trash. Wayne got to play the right records.
See, I see someone said I'm looking at the comments. Snoop, Weezy, Nas, Kanye. Someone said DMX if he's still alive.
If he was still alive, DMX had one. DMX could probably get it if he was still alive. No,
What?
no, Luke, I need you to score 23.
You
Do
got hurt?
not say you hurt your goddamn knee. I need you to score 25, my nigga. Come on. Get
Damn,
up. Walk it off.
you're dead ass ahead of me.
Get your ass up and walk it off. I need you to score 25
Oh,
tonight.
he banged his knee. I took Luca for 30 tonight. Fuck. That
Nigga, I need you to score 25.
shit definitely
Fucking
hurt.
walk that shit off.
That shit definitely hurt. Unfortunately. Damn. But right, so let's get into another show canceled. Ridiculousness. 40
This
seasons, 40 seasons. What, 40? It said 40 seasons and like 14 years later.
if it was that because y'all see because I forgot who sent the video, either you or Dev, kept on stage explain that whole thing. If it really goes like that, yo, MTV don't want to spend that bread.
There's 46 seasons of ridiculousness. It's
Yeah,
been on the air for 14 years and there's 46 seasons. I like that. That's dope.
yeah. I mean,
That's how you're supposed to do it.
I mean,
46 seasons.
that's crazy though. That is crazy.
So that's
46.
mad episodes. So everybody think they watching reruns and there's episodes you ain't never seen before.
That
God damn, 46 seasons is that ass crazy, bro.
it is.
Like, hold on,
That's a show.
I want to see how many episodes they did a season.
Or you know what? They couldn't find a consistent third because Chanel West Coast left because she got pregnant. So after Chanel West Coast left, they probably couldn't get like a real consistent third.
They filmed
And
they filmed 8 episodes a day. This just says it's two days.
8 episodes a day, my nigga.
Yeah, it says they filmed 8 episodes a day. This just says there's 1,008 episodes. This shit says it's over 1,700. I don't know. It's one of those.
Nah, that's crazy.
One of those is the answer.
Nah, but you know what? 8 episodes a day because sometimes like those day talk shows, they be doing episodes like that. You ever been like on a cooking? I noticed that because I took my mom's to like a cooking what one they had
Cooking.
like the chew at they had like the chew
Mhm.
on where it used to be on CBS. They do like those type of shows. They do like 4 shows a day.
Yeah, I remember those cooking shows.
Yeah, they do like 4 shows a day in that day, and they just keep it running like 4 shows each day, and they just schedule it out through the whole season.
Hmm. But whew, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That is fucking crazy.
I even that that's probably possible because it ain't really like specific to the time. They just showing videos like
It's
you can
just
do that.
some
You can
photo.
do that. You can
There's millions of funny videos on the internet.
yeah bring the audience in. Yes, the audience chill for like a few times. Bring the next audience because you have the audience. They definitely have audience lined up. So boom, boom, shift out everything's camera set. Just shift out everything and do a whole new episode. I can't see them doing multiple episodes a day.
That's just crazy. But shout out to them, man. It was a long run, 14 years, 1,000 episodes plus. It's finally over.
If Kev on stage say brought out those numbers, they just it
My
was like and then now before we have to pay Rob Dyrdek
bro,
astronomical numbers.
bro, he must be a billionaire.
He was getting paid off that show, bro. He was getting paid. He was getting paid, bro. Like really like we say that as a joke, but like MTV that was MTV for like a whole block like for like whole like 8 years. MTV was ridiculousness. MTV was that was it was they show ridiculousness from sun up to sundown.
They said he was getting 32 million. He wasn't getting 32 million episodes. He was getting 32 million a year.
Yeah, but still, fuck. Man,
Before,
32 million a year, bro. Like they
that's,
was getting paid, bro. He was getting
that's,
paid baseball numbers.
that's great numbers. They said his estimated net worth is 200 million. But god damn, shout out to Rob Dyrdek. Cause god
Shout out to
damn,
Rob Dyrdek. for basically doing a rendition of America's Funniest Home Videos.
He was making money. Now let's get into funny video. So an officer went on Zoom and
Mm-hmm.
he had no pants on. That's a video that went viral.
Officer Wham, Zoom, yeah. What, he forgot he had no pants on and he standing up and he stand up so you can see
No,
that.
it's not when he's standing up. The way he angled the camera, you can see it.
Oh,
Like so, it's like, and this is like an official court thing. So it's like they're doing a Zoom through court, and it's like an official setting. You know what I'm trying to
you know. Learn how to angle the camera. You got and the
And he's wearing the, you know what's crazy? He's wearing the top part of his uniform, so it's like he got his shit on. He just don't got the bottom.
but 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 like you see yourself on the camera. You don't see how the camera is angled.
He probably wasn't paying attention.
Nah, bro, you gotta pay attention at that point. Like you're like I can see myself clear as day here. I would know that the camera is angled like this if I'm looking directly at the camera.
Yeah, and he's about to get in trouble for that shit.
You think I'm talking and I'm like I'm looking off to the side and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, and he's about to get in trouble for that shit. So it sucks.
Nah, man.
But hey, man, funny viral moment. A funny viral moment. But
Hmm.
I feel like especially in the era of Zoom, a lot of more funny shit took place.
Oh hell yeah. People people caught fucking on Zoom.
That's ridiculous. I'm not talking. That's like that's really ridiculous.
People caught fucking on Zoom.
Like, what are you doing?
People caught dozing off and shit. Motherfucker. Wait, when kids had to go to classroom on Zoom, the kids was not paying attention.
I
Kids
seen a
was
video where the kid was on Zoom and I think his mom like walked past and she was dead ass like naked.
yeah,
And
yeah,
the,
I saw that. I
the
saw
teacher
that
was
same
like,
video too.
the teacher was like, "Who is that naked?" And then she dead ass. As soon as she heard that, she dead ass ran out. He even looked. You know, it's crazy part. The kid even looked. Well, you could see it on the camera. So, but he didn't
Yeah,
turn around. But it's just mad funny. Like,
but the thing about it is like, why you going to your son's room wild ass naked though? Like forget the damn like the classroom setup and forget the computer. But why are you going to your son's room naked anyway, bro? Like
probably, 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 I don't know.
no, bro, put on something.
Okay,
Don't go into your son's room butt naked.
maybe there's a batch of fresh towels in that room. I don't know. Maybe she came grab a towel. I don't. I'm giving a positive spin. I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't know, bro.
It's crazy, but
Nigga, you could have put on something before you entered the room.
don't disagree. Tory Lanez, so Meg Thee Stallion's team wants to basically are trying to order him to deposition because they feel like I think they're suing a media person or a blogger.
Hmm.
They feel like Tory Lanez is basically using this media person to run a smear campaign against Meg. So Meg's team is trying to get him to a deposition. They tried previously, but that hasn't happened. But they're trying to get him into a deposition. Oh, I think the judge or plans on ordering it. Something along the lines of that. But they're basically saying he's behind the smear campaign to Meg. but think think they overdoing it. He got his time. They should let him do his time in peace.
I mean, like, what is it that you say Tory? You said Meg was accusing him of something. Like, what was he accusing him?
They say he's behind the smear campaign.
I mean, mm,
So this is gonna be his third deposition. Oh, he's ordered to testify in the deposition, yeah. Because Meg is suing.
I say let the man get his time in peace. Let him serve his time, bro. Like he
So basically Meg
Meg won, son.
Meg is suing Milagro Graham. She's a gossip blogger. They're saying Tory Lanez is paying her to basically talk shit about Meg Thee Stallion.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if he, I just don't know if he's. I mean, is her word against his? I guess so. Like, I don't know if he's doing a smear campaign. It is what it is at that point. But I say let Tory Lanez just do his time in peace. Like I'm already in here for like 25. Was it like 25 years in St. Louis? I believe it. I believe the sentence was 25. I could be wrong.
But but we shall see. We'll keep you posted. We was just speaking about Stranger Things, so it doesn't look like it's all good on the set. Apparently, Millie Bobby Brown, the star of Stranger Things 11, has filed a harassment slash bully claim against one of her co-stars, Dave Harbour. That's crazy. That's crazy. I
That's
know it should be
crazy.
happening on set, but
I mean, it probably did happen, but damn, sad to hear it though. It was like, nah, that kind of fucked up everything. It's fucked up everything, bro. Like, I mean, like, it's a sensitive situation if it is. What is it, sexual harassment or just harassment? Can you just harassment? It says sexual harassment?
no. Just bullying and harassment, nothing sexually inappropriate.
Bullying and harassment. Uh, I mean, bullying and harassment. I gotta see what like it entails though. Like, what was he doing? Like, bullying and harassment is mad vague. It's like at that point, it's vague. At that point, like, was he like hindering you? Like, was he
He's
on
bullying her, bro.
set? Did he tell the directors to do shit
No,
to
no.
you
He
to
could
you
have
during your
just
scenes?
been an asshole, and just bullying. I'm not. It's allegations, but
Yeah, but like to a point where you're suing?
no, she's not suing. She ain't suing him. It doesn't say nothing about a lawsuit. She filed a claim against him.
Yeah, file a claim kind of like some file a police report. I mean, all right, so it's not going to, but you filed a police report on them. Like,
Well, it was investigated, so I guess it's one of those like not a police report or a lawsuit. It's like an HR claim. So you say for example, you say one of your coworkers is like giving you hell, you make a claim, and the job looks into it, and there's more like that, not like a lawsuit or anything. something along the lines of that.
Okay, but I gotta see. I mean, like at that point, I we don't know. Okay, so sexual harassment is just harassment and bullying.
Yeah,
I don't know. It could be some truth to that. Could be definitely truth to that. So I just don't know. I would have to you would have to like see more of the details at that point.
yeah.
What was he actually doing? So,
It also says while she filmed the final season, she had a personal representative on set with her to shoot the last season.
personal rep?
Represent someone that's close to her.
Hmm.
Uh,
I mean, that really don't say.
basically a
I mean,
babysitter.
I really don't say much.
No, yeah, that means that person's there specifically to look out and prevent all that shit from happening. That's the point of the person being there. That's what the point why the person is there. That shit is crazy though. That's
Nah.
the last thing I would expect from it. But shit be happening, especially like shows like that. Obviously, coworkers, butt heads, some people,
Mhm.
other people. So it's not as shocking, but it's like damn. But
Okay.
it it is what it is. Let's get into something that Dev sent in the chat. So after months, Billboard is retiring songs off the top 100. So after months of the same song, Billboard tweaks his rules. So
Oh shit. Hey.
basically, yeah.
Tweak his rules for what? Like what did Billboard tweak the rules
So
up?
basically, they saying they ain't trying to have certain songs be on the on the charts for so long.
Oh, so you won't have like basically like a you won't monopolize the Billboard charts? Like how long can how long can the song be on the Billboard?
So we'll get to that. Damn, it said so. Essentially, it said if a song dropped below number 25 after 52 weeks, they'll remove it. Or below 50 after 20 weeks, they'll remove it. Now they saying effective this week, if a song drops below number 5 after 78 weeks in a year and a half, it's gone.
Oh.
So if it drops past 5, if a song drops below 10 after 52 weeks, it's gone. If
Mhm.
if it drops below 25 after 26 weeks, it's gone. If it drops below 50 after 20 weeks, it's gone. So basically, they speeding up the process of getting these old songs off the charts.
Yeah. Hmm. Definitely what it sounds like it.
They're speeding up the process. Well, that's interesting. I feel like there's some songs that have been on the charts for like forever. And some
Yeah.
with streaming, how streaming is now, I feel like songs have a higher life expectancy on the Billboard charts due to streaming because you just stream all day, stream. But I guess they trying to, in a way, fix the system. If it works, it works. I don't know what the total goal would be, but I guess it's to give chances to, give chances to new songs to flourish and get their time to shine.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. A song that came out a year ago, that shit's still in like a top five, top 10 category. I think that's wild.
Yeah.
I
And you
think
know what?
I think it's time for it to dead ass run this course. Like, all right, that song was hot, it thing, but it's like now y'all overdoing it.
Yeah, you know what? I guess that's I guess that's the good thing for the rule, like to give other songs a chance to be on the charts.
Ooh, yep.
That's what it basically is. Get those other songs a chance to be on the charts. Now I have like a set of like five songs dominating the charts like year in, year out, basically.
So yeah, I can see it. I can see it. That's actually pretty dope.
Hmm.
That's pretty dope. You know, gives people a chance to get some success in. You know, it's
Yeah, true.
still people chasing their first number one record or their first top five record and stuff like that. Oh my God, well, you just got a crazy dog. But yeah, so but that's dope. Let's get into uh so Cameron is suing J. Cole. Obviously, it seems like there was an agreement
Hmm.
between the two. Like, I'll do this.
It was like for Cameron's like verse on the song and participation. It was seems like they had a deal where
Cole had to
Jake,
pop up on the show one time.
Jake will either pop up on the show or do a verse for Cameron, which will be on Cameron's like project latest project coming out. Like I can't like a verse swap or J. Cole will do the show. And it seems like for like whatever, like how many months since that song was made, J. Cole has kind of been like dubbing Cam on the show. So, or at least saying Cam like, hold on, wait. This is like I ain't doing the show yet. And Cameron saying like, nah, this is you get probably Cameron just got fed up. It's like this is not what we agreed on. Like,
And he said he's owed royalties too.
mhm. This is not what we agreed on when I did the verse. Unless you get a classic Diplomat song, which was rated as a classic Diplomat record. I bless you with a verse, and this was the terms, and you're not meeting my terms. So I'm a businessman now. At the end of the day, yo, I gotta get my bread. Which is kind of the best thing for Cole was just
So
like
basically, Cameron said that Ready 24 song off Might Delete Later
yeah.
uh wasn't supposed to come out till Cole did a song with Cam or popped up on the show. J. Cole still dropped the record and Cam ain't get no money from it.
I think the agreement was I don't probably Cam ain't get no money. Cam Wood probably got his points on the record. If it just wasn't out on the deal. Like, all right, you're not gonna do these terms. At least you're gonna pay me the money that I did on for a feature. If you're not gonna agree to the terms on the contract, at least you're gonna do that part. Like, give me the money, give me my cost, give me my feature price.
Yep. Oh, it's just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, I think it would be a good thing for Cole to like either like agree to Cole can do either one or two things. Settle, give Kim his bread, or just agree to do the show.
Yeah,
Do either one of those.
yeah.
Kim will be give Kim his bread, like settle out of court. They can do that. They don't want this shit to go to court. Or just come on the show. Or
Yeah.
agree to come on the show.
It gets over with, but I don't know. Now that he filed a lawsuit, that may even sour things even more than what it is.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, it's probably not as sour at Cam's part. I think like because like J. Cole's is how J. Cole is. J. Cole's personality. I don't think J. Cole would be like, I understand you salty, but I'm not going to feed into that shit. I will do one. I'm gonna like
Oh,
I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be because that takes out of my character. No, J. Cole missed the laid back and shit. Like
yeah, but if
he not
Camera has a claim or proof of anything, J. Cole gonna be out of some money.
yeah, I agree. I agree with just like I said, I agree with J. Cole to do either one or two things. Settle out of court, pay Kim his bread, or come on the show. You get I Either Cole can do one of those two things.
Oh no, it might be over for that now. That's what I'm saying.
I
Now,
mean, J. Cole got it.
you know what I'm saying? But now that it's being taken to a court, to the courts, it might be.
All you think is a dub for like the show appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, I might agree with that. It might be a dub for the show appearance.
Mhm.
You probably just have to pay Cam his bread.
Yeah. But
I kind of agree with you on that one.
yeah,
It might be too late for the show
now,
appearance.
bygones be bygones, and they go live what they do. Cameron's keep continuing to do his shows, and J. Cole does what he does.
Hmm J. Cole probably just have to come off the bread. That's all. Settle out of court.
But I think that'd be in the best interest of both. Like I said, I
Hmm
fuck with both of them. It's just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
But now, new images of Diddy been released. You know, he's in Fort, what they call it, Fort Dix. That's where he's
Yeah,
currently
4 days.
serving his time, Fort Dix.
Why do you call that prison that? That's that
It's
bad.
DIX. It's,
Yeah, but yeah, 4 dicks. Yeah, the spelling is different, but still 4 dicks.
maybe it's named after somebody named Dixon or something, you know? And that they abbreviated
Man.
it. But you know, some images. He got the heavy gray hairs, but he looked like from the images he in good spirits.
Huh? You look
Like,
like in,
from the pictures I seen, he like he's in good spirits.
I mean, what you gonna do once you're in there? Like,
I'm
shit.
about to say,
I mean, like,
okay, so it's people in good spirits in there, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of depressed people in there.
and plus, yeah, and plus, what? I mean, like, you in there when you're in there. Like, can't really say much.
That is true. That is true. But it's just images, and I think it was his birthday. His birthday just passed too. It was just Diddy's birthday. Let's see.
Damn.
Diddy. 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 Diddy was born November 4th. His birthday was yesterday. November 4th. 56 years old. But we talked about it. He's expected to be out by May. So we shall see. Now let's get into our closing segment. We're gonna do an ASO Fab 4. In the spirit of ridiculousness being canceled, we're gonna give our Fab Four most shocking cancellations of TV shows that we watched that shocked us. It's like, damn, they canceled my show. That shit sucks. I hate when my show gets canceled, especially a show I watched for one season. A show I watched for one season,
Mm.
and I'm like, oh, this shit look interesting. And you never get a second season. I hate that shit with a passion. That shit really grinds my gears.
Damn. Mm.
Let's see. Do you have any shows that was shockingly canceled that you can recall? I know Power Book 2, I was a little surprised that they canceled it after 4 seasons. That was one. Uh,
I want to say that one, but mainly I got old shows that got canceled that I used to watch. Old shows that got canceled. It's not nothing like really like current like that.
yeah, you can name them.
Wayne's Brothers, which was one of those cancer shows I used to watch that all the time. I laugh all the time.
Yeah, when that shit ended, I wasn't too in tune with like cancellations, you know what I'm trying to say? So I
Yeah,
figured, like,
I figured.
I love the show, but I wasn't in tune with like, oh, I just thought it ended. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm older, I know more about it. It's like, damn, they canceled that shit.
Yeah, but
And
when the
what's funny,
show
they made a joke about that shit in Scary Movie.
when the show goes and plus, just like you said, I know now. Like I've been know now. Like I'm older. Like you know the process that it got canceled.
Yeah,
I we just know that it just went off air. Like, but like it actually got canceled. That's why it's on one of mine's. Uh,
that's a.
just like you said, Power Book 2. I wasn't too
Oh yeah, the new Dexter series. They did the prequel Dexter series. That one got me. I'm telling you, I actually liked that shit. That shit was actually
just
good. Dexter, original sin was actually good. I like that shit.
mm, I got really ones like shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Family Guy was canceled. Family Guy was canceled after the third.
Family Guy was canceled?
Yeah, they brought it back because it's
Oh
strong,
yeah.
strong DVD.
I mean you really they brought it back, so I really can't you can't really put that on the list.
Yeah, obviously because
Like people took care of that on the show. Uh shit. Which ones I really like that got canceled?
Heroes was another one.
Huh?
Heroes is another show I watched that I felt like got canceled before they got to like the real good part of the show. Uh,
Pablo too. I got Wayne's. I got shit, bro.
oh my, another show that got canceled that I watched back in the. This is more of a '90s TV show.
Hmm.
There was a spinoff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Angel, his shit got canceled. Angel got canceled after five seasons. Yeah, 5 seasons. That was a show I really liked. That shit should have got.
Hmm.
That shit should have got a final season. Man, that shit ended one of those shows that ended on some shit. Obviously, I've heard there's like comic books or books that's continued the story that's considered canon.
Hmm.
So it's like they've continued the story post the show, but I wanted to see the show. They didn't get a proper ending for me. Uh, just looking at this list. Yeah, it's a few. I feel like there's other shows I just can't remember. Oh, two shows recently. Two shows me and Dev watched. Into the Badlands was dope. Shit got canceled. I forgot how many. I think it ran 3 seasons.
Hmm.
The way it ended could have led to some other stuff. Shit, a show Dev put me on to Warriors. That shit was fire. That shit got canceled. Uh, damn. That shit also ended in a way. It's like I wish we could get some like final stories.
Solution. to like the story?
Yep.
Mm.
I wonder. I gotta Google. Let me Google that real quick. Cause I just seen the State Farm commercial and I seen the Batman commercial. I gotta check if they canceled Gotham.
Oh yeah, that shit did get canceled. Glow on Netflix.
Yeah, it was. Gotham was canceled. That's another one that just got me tight. That was another one.
Gotham is a good one. Gotham is definitely a good one. I got mad with that shit got canceled.
Yeah.
Glow, I don't know if you watched it. It was a quirky wrestling show on Netflix. Glow. You ever saw that on Netflix?
Talking about the women's wrestling.
That women's wrestling shit. I was into the story. I
I
was into
watched. I think it's what it's like 3 seasons of it, right?
yeah, it got canceled after 3 seasons. Like I was into it.
I
Like
watched the first one. I liked it. There's another show on
I
Netflix.
liked it.
Did you watch the other wrestling show? It also got canceled after 2 seasons, but it's pretty dope. It's another wrestling show. I think it's called Heels.
I did see Heels before that. Nah, I haven't seen
Heels.
that one.
Shit, that's another show I watched. I think got canceled. Hold up, let's see.
Nah, Glow was definitely one of my shows. I actually liked that show.
Oh, it wasn't called that. It was actually called that.
Shit. Oh shit. Daredevil Wayne was on Netflix because
Oh yeah,
motherfucker
all the shows got
all
canceled.
them shows because Disney wanted to be bitches. Yes. Luke Cage and them. Mhm.
Well, Netflix canceled them.
Yeah, because they didn't have the rights to them no more.
Netflix canceled.
Hell.
Canceled. They canceled Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Punisher, Daredevil, and Jessica Jones. All them shits got canceled.
Yes. All them shits. Yes. Because they didn't have the rights no more, so they couldn't do it.
Those shows was dead ass dope too. They could have kept going, but yeah, Disney wanted their shows back on their shit. There's a lot of dope shows that unfortunately got canceled over the years. That shit sucks.
Hmm. You could let them have it, bro. Like, why Disney had to do that shit?
They was coming out their streaming service, so
So y'all had the movies. Y'all didn't do that when y'all had the movies there.
yeah. But their streaming service, it's competition, bro. These streaming services is all competing with each other. They want the subscribers. So it's like if we got the rights to this content, why are we allowing? They can make money off of it, but why? If we're trying to build our subscribers up, why would we allow y'all to get our subscribers? Because they basically, so there's definitely people that subscribe to watch those specific shows. There's my own fans that had Netflix to watch those specific shows. So in their eyes, it's like, why would we have that when we could just bring it back here and no subscribers come over here? And obviously, there's people that subscribe to all these streaming platforms. But everybody's battling for these subscribers. We didn't even do a Fab Four. We're just going down memory lane and naming shows. What's
Hmm.
what's another show I feel like that got canceled way too soon? Interesting.
Yo, let's go. I think I'm gonna give up. Yo, don't jinx myself. Do not jinx myself.
Parlay looking good.
Parlay is definitely looking good right now. Parlay looking good right now.
That's what's up. But if you can think of any other show,
Hmm. Not that I really like.
I watch a lot of TV shows, so I've definitely witnessed a
Yeah,
lot.
you.
I'm not gonna lie, a few years ago, Netflix had a show that actually had a dope first season. They said they was gonna bring it back, then COVID happened, then they canceled it. That shit. I was like, God damn it! I wanted to see the second season of that show.
I have a show that they brought back, which they brought back on a different network, but the different network didn't do the joke justice. You ever watch the game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when it came back to BET, shit wasn't like how it used to be, bro. Like when it was on, it was on UPN, I believe.
If you
But
like,
but they canceled that show, and then when BT rebooted it, like some of the actors left, so the story wasn't like the story no more. It didn't have it. It was mainly Malik's. It was mainly surrounded when it came back. It was mainly just surrounded on Malik's character and his mom. All like the others like Tia Mowry left. The dude that played Derwin left. Uh, most like the major character. Well, it was Tia
also,
Mowry and Derwin.
yeah, another thing I dislike is obviously when you watch a show for mad long and then the main character decides, oh yeah, I'm not trying to do this show anymore. I'm trying to move and do different projects. Like, God damn it. At least finish the show that way we can get the right story ending.
Yeah,
That should
Fia,
be killing shows
Fia.
too sometimes.
We we
Don't chase
we
your dreams and do all the other stuff, but it's like
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Hey,
fucking,
Fia,
fucking up the story.
we talked about it 2 weeks ago. Fiona on Shameless.
Yeah,
Boom.
that's one. You ever watch The Blacklist?
Yeah, I watched the Blacklist. Yeah.
I forgot her name, but she left.
Hmm.
She left the show.
I only watched a few seasons. I ain't like you know, let me like I will watch a few episodes. I really wasn't like I
Yeah,
gotta go back and watch. I gotta go back and watch more. I ain't like I watched the whole thing.
I can't fucking remember her name, but she ends up leaving.
Hmm.
She ends up leaving. There's a bunch of shows that happen with, but with that being said, that's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another City Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Drew. We are brought to you by Culture Castle, sponsored by Don's LLC. My guy Dev in the back ain't here tonight.
Hmm.
So it was just me, my guy Drew, and we are out.